Packers may have to adjust versus Washington without injured Morgan Burnett. Vertical line. Fox News, Fox News Digital Network, Fox News, Fox Business, You Report, Fox News Radio, Fox News Latino, Fox Nation, Fox News Insider. Login. Account. You're logged in as profile. Log out. Search site. Listen to Fox News Radio live. On air now. On air personalities. Home. Video. Politics. U.S. Opinion. Entertainment. Tech. Science. Health. Travel. Lifestyle. World. Sports. On air. Previous slide. Next slide. Sports. Home. Football. Basketball. Hockey. Baseball. College sports. Tennis. NASCAR. Golf. More sports. Stats. Packers may have to adjust versus Washington without injured Morgan Burnett. Published September 14, 2013. Associated Press. Green Bay, Wisconsin. The Green Bay Packers secondary didn't play well without Morgan Burnett in their season-opening loss to San Francisco. Knowing they must improve, the back end of the Packers defense may have to play another game with their top safety sidelined. Burnett is questionable for Green Bay's home opener against the Washington Redskins on Sunday. He practiced Friday on a limited basis for the third straight day, but the coaches aren't sure if Burnett will be cleared to play after having a setback with a hamstring injury last week. Morgan is further ahead than he was last week, Coach Mike McCarthy said Friday. He has practiced more than the medical report indicates in the morning. So you feel good about that. But how he comes in here tomorrow and what goes on the next 48 hours will be the key if he plays. Defensive coordinator Johan Capers said the team spent this week getting the young trio of M.D. Jennings, Jerome McMillian and Chris Banjo prepared to play Sunday in case Burnett isn't available again. Those guys have practiced an awful lot this week and prepared, Capers said. So I feel like they'll be better prepared this week than they were a week ago. The Packers were set to have Burnett return to game action last weekend after he missed the final week of the preseason. But he had a setback with the injury toward the end of last week and subsequently was held out of the game at San Francisco. With Jennings and McMillian as the starters at safety against the 49ers, Green Bay allowed several big pass plays. San Francisco quarterback Colin Kaepernick threw for a career-high 412 yards and 3 touchdowns, and 49ers receiver Anquan Boldin dominated on the receiving end with 13 catches for 208 yards and a touchdown in a 34-28 win over the Packers. Obviously, you want your best players out there, but we don't make excuses, safeties coach Karen Perry said. We were in position, we just didn't make the plays. That was the bottom line. It wasn't anything special the 49ers did. We didn't make any plays, and we certainly allowed for some big play opportunities through some missed tackles that we can easily correct. From that standpoint, there's really no need to hit the panic button. Yet with another young and talented quarterback set to throw at them with the Redskins' Robert Griffin II, there's some cause for concern about the state of the safety position as the Packers try to avoid their first 0-2 start since 2006. McCarthy's first year as coach. Green Bay released veteran standout Charles Woodson after last season, giving Burnett greater responsibility going into his fourth pro season. Obviously, Morgan's one of our better players, Capers said. He's been a guy that's been the quarterback of our defense back there for the last couple years. He's very decisive and assertive in making his calls and all those kinds of things. So that would be a real bonus for us if Burnett can play Sunday. Notes: Packers T. E. Jermichael is probable for Sunday's game and has no doubt he will play. Friendly practice Thursday and Friday in a limited role after being out Wednesday with an injury to the big toe on his right foot, which he played through for most of the game against the 49ers. It's a tad bit painful, Friendly said Friday. But I feel great. I've got a big pain tolerance. So I'll be out there, I'll be fine. LG Josh Sittenbach is questionable, but he is hopeful of playing after practicing on a limited basis the last 2 days. If I feel like I can't play, I'll play, said Sitten, adding the tightness he experienced in his lower back after Sunday's game wasn't as painful as it had been earlier this week. Also on the Packers injury report, Pounds Nick Berry neck is probable, and CB Jarrett Bush hamstring is questionable after he didn't